Welcome again to Spotlight. This is Pastor Dan with my friend Andres. And they've asked me to talk about some things that I've grown in and new lessons learned from 2022. So let me just try this. I don't know if I can even do this in 5-6 minutes, but let me at least try. I was working on a sermon to preach on the Sabbath from the book of Revelation, and I just kept thinking about Moses and the burning bush. Moses is walking, being a shepherd to his sheep, sees a bush that is burning. He says, let me go see this thing. He gets over there, a voice comes out of it and says, you're standing on holy ground, take off your shoes. God is there. And most of us would love to have a burning bush. And maybe we would just kind of want to go back there every day. That's where God is. You're at your house, maybe we don't see God much there, but we would want to go to where the burning bush was and just be in the holy presence of God. That's what people want. They want a place. That's why they build these temples and mosques. And they may build a series of entrances. You go from this narrow and then you finally get to the inner sanctum, and that's where God is. That's the holiest place. I've been to temples, they wouldn't even let me in because I wasn't of their religion. I couldn't get close to where God was, according to their belief. I have stood in line for an hour with other Indians to go see, and I finally get there to see their God. It's a little idol behind a glass. You had a second or two and then go away. That's your moment. But they want to go be with their God. That's why we build churches that are high with upset ceilings and cathedrals with domes and all of that, trying to think, this is where God is. I'm going to go be with God. There's some problems with that. Then God becomes localized. God becomes confined by that idol or that place. And what about the people who can't get there? Every Muslim is supposed to do a Hajj once in his life and go to Saudi Arabia and go to Mecca and walk around the Kaaba 7 times. But there's millions and millions of Muslims that will never get a chance to go. They can't afford it. I'm going to Bangladesh in a couple weeks. Whatever, 100-some million people. Most of them will never go. You can't do one of the 5 things you have to do. So now religion is not fair because it made religion tied to a place, a burning bush, a temple, a holy sacred shrine. And so God, when he tried to think through what he wanted to do, he said, let's not do that. Let's take time and make time holy. It won't be a burning bush. But everyone has the same amount of time. You keep from here to here, sunset to sunset. You can have time with God, and that's holy ground, holy time. And then God does a remarkable thing. He says, I want that to be my sign. The sign is not going to be that you made a pilgrimage to the burning bush or to Mecca or go to some temple or go worship and bow before some idol and give candles and incense. My sign is going to be that you follow this day. There are no physical signs. There's no halo over it. There's no burst of fireworks. We had fireworks on the 4th of July. The 1st of January. There's no fireworks. There's nothing anywhere in the universe that marks this time clearly. No, it's Sabbath. This is holy time. You have to do it because you believe by faith in the Word of God, and you will follow the Lamb wherever He goes. And God says, I want that to be my sign. I don't want my sign to be you can go to a place that's easy. I heard the voice of God there. God is there. That's it. Go to the temple, bow before an image. That's it. I want you to acknowledge that this time that no one else sees is a holy time. It's not obvious. There's no fire coming down from heaven. There's no other sign. We go to a sunset at Poipu Beach in Hawaii every year. We're just about 3 minutes away from where we stay. So fairly often we'll say, let's go get a sandwich at that place, and then let's go watch the sunset at Poipu Beach. There's probably 200-300 other people there, people in lawn chairs and in all their various Hawaii clothes, and it's just a holy time. But if we went on Thursday night and see the sunset. Then you go on Friday night and see the sunset. It may be exactly the same colors, same general shape, trees and everything. And for 295 of those people, they see the same sunset that they saw the night before. It's just Friday night sunset. 5 of us would say, this is the Sabbath now. How would we know? Not because of anything we can see, not because of any miracle that happens or some voice of God that comes out or any other way to know for sure. You have to do it by faith. Bible says not by might, not by sight, but by my Spirit, by faith. And we say, this is God's holy time. And God said, I want that to be my sign. By faith and not where you go to a burning bush. And so God takes this idea of a certain day. You can't tell the difference, but you know it's different. This is God time. And he comes here and he fills that day by faith. And God says, those are the people I know are really with me. That's a lesson I learned this year. Tell me what you think of it. This is Spotlight. We look forward to being with you next time. God bless you all. Thank you for watching Spotlight. We're so excited about this. We hope that you'll subscribe and so you'll get all of them. And please just forward it on to others and tell other people about it. And let's just see what kind of an audience we can get for these messages of Spotlight. God bless you.